Thank you for listening to the audio brochure for the theatre Chipping Norton. The following events go on sale from Tuesday the 3rd of April to friends and patrons, or on Monday the 9th of April for general and online bookings. To make a booking or to discuss access requirements, please call us on 01608 642 350 or check out chippingnortontheatre.com. Tuesday, 22nd of May, 7:45 p.m. Persuasion. Anne Elliot was young, in love and engaged to the dashing but poor naval officer Commander Wentworth until her ambitious family tore them apart. Years later, the tables have turned, and a chance encounter could lead Anne towards the true love she has yearned for, or a life forever alone. Adapted from Jane Austen's final novel, Persuasion will be brought to new life by a diverse company of actor-musicians in a stylish contemporary production which examines the timeless nature of love. Tickets are £15, £13 concessions, or £5 for those under 26. Saturday, 26th of May, 1:30 and 7:30. Murder at the Big Top, a theatrical murder mystery experience in the grounds of Sizencut Estate. Roll up, the circus is in town, but it seems the desperate attempts of the ringmaster to lure audiences with jaw-dropping attractions has created rivalries that extend beyond the ring. You're invited, with the help of our detective, to question the suspects, uncover the clues and solve the ultimate question, who done it? Now, in its fourth sellout year, the Chippy Theatre murder mystery is becoming a staple event of the summer season. Expect live music, a cocktail bar and carnival atmosphere. Grab your popcorn and ice creams and step into the ring for the most spectacular instalment yet. Ready? Showtime. Tickets are £25. A welcome drink is included. You can pre-order a pitcher of Pimm's or a bottle of Prosecco for £15. All proceeds go to the theatre. Fun and fancy dress is encouraged but not compulsory. Please note, this is an interactive theatre experience and audiences will be standing and walking as well as seated. Please discuss any access requirements at the time of booking. Tuesday, 29th of May, 7:45. Juan Martin Flamenco Trio. Juan Martin, a truly awe-inspiring guitarist and composer, returns with a new flamenco program of music, song and dance direct from Spain. The show features flamenco dancer Carmen Moncada and singer Antonio Aparecida. Both have toured the world with Juan, as well as performing together at flamenco festivals across Spain. This show brings together the cream of Spain's dancers, say the Times, with the intensity and emotion of one of the world's finest guitarists. Tickets are £15 or £13 concessions. Wednesday, 30th of May, 7:45. 2 by Jim Cartwright. From the award-winning writer of The Rise and Fall of Little Voice comes 2, a gritty yet heartwarming look at northern life filled with pathos and humour. Set in a northern pub where the landlord and landlady's cheery greetings and friendly banter barely disguise their contempt for each other, the two actors also play the dozen regulars who pass through each evening. Tickets are £15, £13 concessions, or £5 for under 26s. Saturday, 2nd of June, 7:45. Ballet Central. Ballet Central returns with a new programme showcasing the best in dance theatre. These young dancers on the cusp of their professional careers will perform works by world-renowned choreographers. See Jenna Lee's Black Swan, a dark twist on the iconic classic, and a gothic reworking of the Fairies prologue from Matthew Bourne's Sleeping Beauty. An excerpt from Far by the multi-award-winning choreographer Wayne McGregor will feature, alongside an excerpt of Kenneth Macmillan's rarely seen Valley of Shadows and a timeless classic version of Cinderella. Tickets are £15.50 or £13.50 concessions. Thursday, 7th of June, 7:45. Woke. From the creator of the hit Black is the Colour of My Voice comes a new play about the African American experience and women's role in grassroots politics. Against a powerful soundtrack of traditional gospel and blues sung live, two women, 42 years apart, become involved in the struggle for civil rights. One a notorious Black Panther, the other a present-day student caught up in the Ferguson riots. Both are ultimately faced with the same choice: stay and fight or flee. Tickets are £15 or £13 concessions, or £5 for under 26s. Friends can get 2 for 1 or half-price tickets. Having sold out on her last visit, the extraordinary American actress and singer Afia Campbell returns. This is a powerful, gripping show from an astonishing performer. Friday, 8th of June, 7:45. Tom Allen, absolutely. The sharply dressed, well-spoken, disparagingly camp son of working-class Bromley, Tom Allen, embarks on his debut solo tour. In the last year, Tom has supported Sarah Millican, sold out his Edinburgh and London runs, and even passed his driving test. As seen on Mock the Week, 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, live at the Apollo, the Great British Bake Off's Extra Slice, the John Bishop Show, and heard on Radio 4's Just a Minute and News Quiz. Time Out say he's a master of warm, cheeky stand-up. Tickets are £15.50. This is suitable for ages 14 plus. Saturday, 9th of June, 7:45. Bristol Old Vic Theatre School presents The Mill on the Floss. In this engaging production, starring students of the Bristol Old Vic Theatre School, playwright Helen Edmondson, Queen Anne, Coram boy, turns George Eliot's story of first love, sibling rivalry and regret into a wonderfully theatrical examination of one of literature's most charismatic heroines. Maggie is desperate to win the approval of her parents, but her wayward nature and fierce intelligence bring her into conflict with her family. As she reaches adulthood, the clash between their expectations and her desires is painfully played out, as she finds herself torn between relationships with 3 very different men. Tickets are £14, £12 concessions, or £5 for those under 26. Sunday, 10th of June, 7:45. Hot Fingers, the band played on. Local favourites Hot Fingers and Emily Campbell bring you an eclectic mix of tunes from the 1920s to the 1940s, which at the time were deemed by various authorities, and even governments, to be unsuitable for the ears of the public. Whether the censorship was due to political or social reasons, or just bad taste, we'll tell you all the background stories. You will hear the likes of Bing Crosby, Ella Fitzgerald, Fats Waller, and of course George Formby, all played in the inimitable Hot Fingers styles of hot jazz and low-down blues. Tickets are £14. Wednesday, 13th of June, 7:45. Theatre ad infinitum present Odyssey. One actor, 1 hour, one man's epic quest to reunite with his family and seek his bloody revenge. Winner of the Stage Best Solo Performer Award 2009 and nominated for a Total Theatre Award for Innovation, Theatre ad infinitum reinvent Homer's timeless Greek myth. Passionate, highly physical and poignant storytelling brings this breathtaking adventure to life. This tour de force of physical theatre is unmissable. 4 stars. The Stage. Tickets are £14 or £12 concessions, or £5 for under 26s. We saw this in Edinburgh last year. Quite simply the most astounding physical acting performance you will ever see. A masterclass in storytelling and simplicity. Gripping. Thursday, 14th of June, 7:45. Science Oxford present Big Bang to Big Band. From Sir Patrick Moore's love of the xylophone to Carl Sagan's golden disc, astronomy and music have always been close but unlikely bedfellows. Building on this tradition, Oxford University astronomer Chris Lintott, Sky at Night, Stargazing Live, and jazz musician Steve Petty, star of the critically acclaimed Hackney Colliery Band, host an evening of improvised conversation and perhaps a little music in search of answers to the universe's big questions. Tickets are £11.50 or £9.50 for under 16s. Friday 15th of June, 7:45, the beginnings of Fairport Convention with Ashley Hutchings. The entire folk music world knows that Fairport Convention is celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. Founder member of the band, Ashley Hutchings MBE, has assembled a nifty 5-piece band of friends for this unique celebration, in words and music, of the band's very early years. Ashley Hutchings is the single most important figure in English folk rock, Bob Dylan. Tickets are £18. Friday 15th and Saturday 16th of June, back by popular demand, In the Footsteps of the Mitfords. Performances last approximately 90 minutes and depart every 20 minutes from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Booking essential. Dress for all weathers and bring footwear you can explore in. The Mitford sisters were writers, travellers and political activists with dramatically differing views. Following their previous sellout success, In the Footsteps of the Mitfords returns as Scary Little Girls and Chippy Theatre bring the experiences, opinions and relationships of the celebrated sisters to life through their letters, fiction and memoirs, all in the stunning setting of their childhood home, Astle Manor, near Burford. This year, Astle Manor is hosting its acclaimed exhibition of sculpture in stone, On Form, and tickets include entry to the exhibition at any time during the day of the performance. Tickets are £16. Supporting our local schools. Thursday 28th of June, 4 p.m. and 7 p.m, Dormer House School, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Tickets £7.50 or £5.50 concessions. Tuesday 10th of July, 1 p.m. and 6 p.m, Middle Barton School, The Button Box. Tickets £7.50 or £5 concessions. Thursday 12th of July, 1:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m, and Friday 13th July, 7:30 p.m, St Mary's Primary School, Robin and the Sherwood Hoodies. Tickets are £5 and are sold through the school. Edinburgh Comedy Preview. Saturday 23rd of June, 7:45 p.m, Lloyd Langford and Finn Taylor. Finn Taylor's sellout run of Lefty Tighty Righty Loosey was one of the best reviewed shows of the 2017 Edinburgh Fringe. Now he's back and sure to be as achingly funny. With this preview of work in progress, Chort'll say, phenomenal. Taylor is on top of both his game and the zeitgeist. Lloyd Langford, QI, the news quiz, returns to Chippy with Why the Big Face, a work in progress which may contain jokes about balconies, terror and robins. A collection of absolutely top-class standalone jokes, The Guardian. Tickets are £12 and this is suitable for ages 14 plus. Saturday 30th of June, 7:30. Town Hall Ceilidh. Now a regular feature in the town's summer calendar, this will be another fun-filled evening of wild dancing and good company, as experienced musicians and singers entertain you long into the night. The band have their own professional caller who will be with you every step of the way, walking you through the moves before each dance and calling out helpful hints throughout the rest of the dances. Get your dancing shoes on for a fantastic night in Chippy Town Hall. www.banburycdb.co.uk. Tickets are £15. All proceeds go to the theatre. Edinburgh Comedy Preview. Saturday 30th of June, 7:45. Hardeep Singh Kohli and Helen Lederer. BBC Radio 4 and Question Time favourite Hardeep Singh Kohli will give his unique take on the current political climate in this brand new hour of stand-up. Kohli navigates the subject matter with a unique grace and style, balanced with some fabulous punchlines. 4 stars, Fest. Helen is one of Britain's best-known faces in the field of comedy, as writer, actor and comedian. As one of the early 1980s alternative comedy boom, appearing in classics such as Absolutely Fabulous and, more recently, Grumpy Old Women. 2018 sees Helen's first live solo comedy show in over a decade. Tickets are $13.50, so suitable for ages 14 plus. Sunday, 1st of July, 7:45. The Rajasthan Heritage Brass Band. Highly talented musicians from Jaipur, Rajasthan's renowned Pink City, and the surrounding villages make up the brass core of this rousing festival favourite. Dancing to this uplifting music is irresistible and is represented in two unique styles. The Kalbelia are nomadic snake charmers with the traditionally dressed and bejewelled dancers mirroring the sinuous movements of the cobra. In complete contrast, a quick change of costume and musical line-up later, we are suddenly transported to Bollywood. Joyous, colourful and spectacular. Tickets are £16. Wednesday, 4th of July, 7:45. Who, me? Doctor Who is about to face his greatest challenge, his #1 fan. Comedian Rob Lloyd is putting the Doctor on trial. Not just for Doctor Who fans, this is a show about obsession and its many faces. After sell-out seasons across Australia, America, Canada and Edinburgh, Rob is asking the big questions. Is Doctor Who guilty of inciting a debilitating obsession in him? Or has it shaped him into a well-rounded, mentally sound member of society? Who Me is a hilarious romp across the Doctor's 54 years, 13 faces and countless adventures. Tickets are £15 or £13 concessions. Friday, 6th of July, 7:45. Dire Straits UK. Dire Straits UK bring you the biggest hits of one of the greatest British rock bands of the 20th century. Hear iconic hits such as Money for Nothing, Walk of Life, Romeo and Juliet and Sultans of Swing, performed by 6 superfan musicians with unparalleled attention to detail, love and affection. You'll truly get a shiver in the dark. Tickets are £17.50. Friday, 7th of September, 7:45. Graham Garden's Birthday Bash. Star of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue and The Goodies, Chipping Norton panto playwright and co-deviser of Radio 4's The Unbelievable Truth, Graham Garden has been a much-loved part of the British comedy scene since the 60s. Graham's family and friends, including the stars of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, put on a special show to celebrate Graham's 75th birthday. Tickets are £20. Saturday, 8th of September, 7:45. Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado. Set in Japan, The Mikado presents a tangled web of love. Nanki-Poo, the son of the Mikado, flees in search of his true love, Yum-Yum, to avoid marrying a much older suitor. Yum-Yum, however, is betrothed to Koko, the Lord High Executioner, against her will. Things, as you can see, are complicated. But can everything be righted before someone loses their head? Expect hijinks, lots of energy and clever wordplay. Oxfordshire opera favourites, Opera Anywhere, return with this great night out. Tickets are £20 or £13 for under 16s. Tuesday, 18th of September, 7:45. House presents A Super Happy Story about feeling super sad. Sally is a happy person, but she's also got an illness, one that makes her feel like she isn't the person she wants to be. But you don't have to worry. This is a happy story. It is so happy. If it were food, it would be Skittles. If it were a day, it would be Friday night. It's got a happy ending. It's got a happy middle. Everything turns out okay, and everyone lives happily ever after. This is a happy story, but it's also one that's about depression. A playful, provocative and critically acclaimed piece of music theatre. Puts a smile on your face and a tear in your eye. 4 stars, the stage. Tickets are £14 or £12 concessions or £5 for under 26s. Thursday, 20th of September, 7:45. Shackleton's Carpenter. Malcolm Rennie, Fraser in Mr. Selfridge, stars as Harry McNish, the only man who challenged the boss on the ice floes of Antarctica. Shackleton's Endurance sank in Antarctica, leaving him and his crew of 27 stranded. McNish, brilliant carpenter and shipwright, defied Shackleton, but went all the way with him and played an absolutely vital role in ensuring all 28 were saved. For all his bravery and ingenuity, McNish was one of the very few who were never awarded the Polar Medal. Join him as he relives the Endurance expedition, pitting himself against Shackleton and plagued by the ghosts of his past. Tickets are £14 or £12 concessions. Friends can get 2 for 1 or half-price tickets. Wednesday 26th and Thursday 27th September, 7:45. The Tempest. The all-female Sea Change Theatre reimagined Shakespeare's final comedy in a humorous, thought-provoking and gender-bending adaptation for our times, underscored with sea shanties, calypso and contemporary music. Prospero is a single mother from Milan. Deprived of her dukedom, she is abandoned by her enemies on an island where dwells a host of supernatural creatures, including the terrifying villainous Sycorax, who is intent on absolute power. When Prospero's usurper draws near the island, a magical storm draws together old enemies and new lovers in a tale of sorcery, spirits and the sea. Tickets are £15 or £13 concessions, or £5 for those under 26. The theatre Chipping Norton presents The Road Behind, the Road Ahead, celebrating the centenary of the first votes for women. The Road Behind, the Road Ahead is a unique project created by the theatre Chipping Norton to explore the history of the suffrage movement and what it means to us today. In the age of #MeToo and gender pay disputes, women's equality remains one of the most pressing issues of our day. Multimedia Gallery Exhibition, 24th of September to the 16th of October, 30 minutes prior to any event at the theatre and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. each Saturday. Free entry. Live performance, 10th and 12th of October, 7:45. Tickets, £10 or £7 concessions. Between 1900 and 1920, there were over 400 female playwrights working in Britain. Join us for an evening of these half-forgotten voices from the Votes for Women movement. A stripped-back programme of short plays, songs and music that remain relevant, gripping and funny to this day. The live performances are partnered with a thought-provoking photographic exhibition and newly commissioned pieces of sound, art and music that reflect on experiences of equality from a range of contemporary women from across Oxfordshire. From teenagers to retirees, students to professionals, children to working mums, join us to reflect on how far we have come and how far we still have to go. The Road Behind, the Road Ahead is a homegrown production in partnership with Torch, the University of Oxford